Hello everyone, this is Ronan Blue. Good morning to you. Today we are planning to head over to Chinatown. The Chinatown here is the largest Chinatown in the world, actually, outside of China. And we're just gonna go there and try out different kinds of foods. If we have time, we're just gonna walk around the streets of Chinatown as well. Of course, we're gonna show you guys around. So come along with us. So we have to get off at Wat Bang Khan to get to Chinatown. So we just got off the train there to walk into Chinatown, and we're looking for Yao Rat and a little bit of a history of Chinatown. Long ago, there was a bit of a food famine, and what people did in China was there was a mass migration of people from mainland China, specifically southern China, and they moved here to Thailand. So they came almost every single day with their longboats, bringing in goods into Thailand, and eventually they made this community here. So today it has become a real hub of a food paradise, and there's lots of different kinds of Chinese foods here to check out. And as mentioned earlier, it's actually the biggest Chinatown in the world outside of China. So let's go check it out. The one thing I have noticed in this area is that the streets are pretty wide. So this is what the morning of Chinatown looks like. Got these tiny little Chinese shops along the way as well. We have no idea what kind of fruits to choose, given that we can't even speak Thai. But we do have the smell of our noses and just our eyes to see any kinds of foods that are pleasing. But one indicator of a good place would probably be vendors such as the one behind me, where there's a lineup. So that's one way to really see whether or not a place is worth trying out, the crowds. One thing I noticed right away is that there's no traffic lights, so you can't just press a button and cross the streets. So it's kind of like, what do you call it? You know, the jumper frog. You have to try and risk your life pretty much in crossing the streets, because the cars are pretty busy here, and they don't really stop for you, so keep that in mind. Another good way is just to follow the locals, and if they're pretty much used to crossing streets, so you just have to follow them. They're skillful at doing so. I just found this condensed milk place, but looks like he has some kind of routine. He puts some ice into the bag and he puts condensed milk in it, and it looks pretty good. It's a good way to put drinks into the bag there, but he seems really busy. This place has a lineup, so there's iced coffee as well, and there's tea. So I found a person who speaks English here, so she's telling us what you can get here. Alright, so he made us the coffee here, and this is the tea. So we're just gonna give it a little bit of a taste here. So this is what my girlfriend tried out, so I'm just gonna have a bit of it. It's probably sweet, just like the coffee that I just had. Oh yeah, this is sweet as well. So do give this a try and pick it up if you're interested in drinking this tea. There's lots of different little small shops here as well, on the left and the right. So we're still looking for food. I'm sure there's a lot of places where we can select, but I found an interesting structure of buildings. It looks like it's European. It's interesting because Thailand has not been colonized in its history. There's this building here that's bright yellow in color. This definitely feels like a movie set. Walking through the alleys of Chinatown. Just found some shumai, I think, or something, I'm not sure. Looks pretty good though. We're really enjoying the back streets of Chinatown here. Every little alley that I walk through, the local people smile at me and say hello or sawadee ka. So we're gonna try eating at this place. As you can see, it's all written in Thai. We don't understand Thai, but we're just gonna go with our instinct and our smell and what it looks like to select what we're gonna eat here. At least the menu is written in English, so I think we will try the ones that are recommended. So for the noodles, it looks as though you can choose all of the different kinds of meats that you want mixed into the noodle dish, which makes it pretty convenient. You don't see much of that over in North America, where they just put everything in there for you. But this one you can pre-select all of the meats. So I actually decided to get this one here, a deep fried crispy pork with rice. So it looks as though you can also mix up a whole bunch of different sauces as well. There's white pepper, there's some chili here, some vinegar maybe, and some more of something else here. Alright, so I'm just gonna try some of this food here. So I ordered the deep fried crispy pork, and it came out really quick. You just sat down and just put the food on the table, all ready to eat. So that's what makes it convenient here. So I have my spoon and fork here. I'm just gonna eat my first pork. So the pork looks just like this here. And just how it's described, it's crispy and it's pretty soft on the inside. But it looks delicious. I'm gonna try it together with the rice. And by the way, rice in Thai is called cow. Oh yeah, right when I put it into my mouth, there's a crispiness to it and it tastes really good. I love it, it's good. I wish you can hear the crunchiness of the pork, but right there, as you can see, it's super crispy. So that's where the crunchiness comes from. So it's good. And they mix a sauce on top of it as well. It's a good little breakfast to have. And my meal was actually 100 baht. And I'll make sure to have the US price on the bottom section here. I also contributed some greens too. really good. I'm not sure what kind of greens this is, but it's pretty damn good. Just gonna mix together the rice together with the pork and the greens with one mouthful of it. It's a lot of traffic in the background. I can't really hear my own voice. Hopefully you can hear this. Very good. Alright, so we're going to try some of these noodles. And as I mentioned earlier, you can actually pre-select the different meats that they have. So you can have like liver here, or you can have blood, you can have chicken or pork. It's all mixed together. And it has this weird looking rolled noodle as well. That looks pretty tasty. It's interesting, yeah. Just wondering how they make the noodles. They probably roll it. They lay it down flat and then they roll it. We're gonna try a little bit of this meat here. Oh yeah, this is good. This is actually our very first noodles here in Thailand. It's pretty good. And really inexpensive as well. This noodle dish was actually 50 baht, so it's pretty reasonable.